Join us in this eye-opening video as we delve into the top 5 examples of cyber threats and their far-reaching impact on our lives. 1. Phishing attacks, the art of deceiving people. What are they? Phishing attacks are fraudulent attempts by cybercriminals to deceive individuals or organizations into revealing sensitive information, such as login credentials, personal details, or financial data. How do they work? Phishing attacks typically involve these steps. Baiting: attackers create a lure, such as a fake email, message, or website, designed to appear legitimate. Deception: the message or website impersonates a trusted entity, like a bank, social media platform, or a coworker. Victim interaction: the recipient is tricked into taking action, such as clicking a link, downloading an attachment, or providing login credentials. Data theft: once the victim interacts, their sensitive information is stolen by the attacker for malicious purposes. What can you do? For individuals and organizations. Awareness: be skeptical of unsolicited messages or emails requesting personal information. Email filters: use email filtering and spam detection tools to identify phishing attempts. Security software: employ antivirus and anti-phishing software. Education: educate users about phishing risks and provide training on recognizing phishing attempts. 2. Ransomware attacks, when your data gets held hostage. What are they? Ransomware attacks are malicious cyber incidents where hackers encrypt a victim's data and demand a ransom payment in exchange for the decryption key. How do they work? Ransomware attacks follow a typical pattern. Infection: malicious software infects a victim's system through phishing emails, compromised websites, or software vulnerabilities. Encryption: once inside, the ransomware encrypts the victim's files, making them inaccessible. Ransom demand: attackers demand payment, often in cryptocurrency, in exchange for the decryption key. Pressure and deadlines: attackers may set tight deadlines and increase the ransom amount to pressure victims. Victims may also lose their data even after paying. What can you do? For individuals and organizations. Backup data: regularly backup critical data offline or in secure cloud storage. Security software: use reliable antivirus and anti-ransomware software. Patch and update: keep operating systems and software up to date to patch vulnerabilities. Email security: be cautious with email attachments and links, verify sender authenticity. Employee training: educate staff about phishing and safe online practices. Incident response plan: develop a robust response plan to isolate, recover from, and report ransomware incidents. Ransomware attacks are a significant cybersecurity threat, and preventive measures, including data backup and security awareness, are essential for mitigating the risks associated with these data hostage scenarios. 3. Man-in-the-middle MITM attacks, the art of interception. What are they? Man-in-the-middle (MITM) attacks are a form of cyber attack where an unauthorized third party intercepts and possibly alters the communication between two parties who believe they are directly communicating with each other. How do they work? MITM attacks involve several stages. Interception: the attacker positions themselves between the two victims' communication channels, often exploiting vulnerabilities or using deceptive techniques. Monitoring: the attacker secretly intercepts and monitors the data being transmitted between the victims. Data manipulation: in some cases, the attacker may alter the data being transmitted to manipulate the victims or inject malicious content. Relaying: the attacker may relay the intercepted data to maintain the appearance of a normal conversation between the victims. What can you do? For individuals and organizations. Use secure protocols, employ encryption, for example, HTTPS, to secure communications. Public Wi-Fi caution: Be cautious when using public Wi-Fi networks, as they are vulnerable to MITM attacks. Certificate verification: ensure that websites and applications use valid digital certificates. Multi-factor authentication, MFA: enable MFA wherever possible to add an extra layer of security. Security software: install and regularly update antivirus and anti-malware software. Stay informed, keep abreast of MITM attack methods and emerging threats to better protect yourself. Vigilance and the use of secure communication methods are essential for thwarting these interception attempts. 4. Denial of service, DOS, attacks when traffic jams cripple your website. What are they? Denial of service, DOS, attacks are cyber attacks designed to overwhelm a target's network or system with an excessive volume of traffic, rendering it inaccessible to legitimate users. How do they work? DOS attacks function through various means. Volume-based attacks: attackers flood the target with massive traffic, consuming available bandwidth and server resources. Protocol attacks: exploiting vulnerabilities in network protocols, attackers cause server resource exhaustion. Distributed denial of service, DDoS: multiple compromised devices, a botnet, are used to launch coordinated attacks, making mitigation more challenging. What can you do? For organizations: DDoS mitigation solutions: implement DDoS protection tools and services. Traffic analysis: monitor network traffic to detect and mitigate abnormal patterns. Load balancing: distribute incoming traffic to multiple servers to handle high loads. Content delivery networks, CDNs, use CDNs to absorb traffic and cache content closer to users. Incident response plan: develop a robust response plan to react quickly during attacks. Cybersecurity measures and vigilant monitoring help protect against these disruptive traffic jams in the digital realm. 5. Password attacks: the weakest link in your cyber defense. What are they? Password attacks refer to a class of cyber attacks targeting user credentials, often exploiting weak, stolen, or easily guessable passwords. How do they work? Password attacks encompass several methods. Brute force: attackers systematically try all possible password combinations until they gain access. Dictionary attacks: they use common words, phrases, or previously leaked passwords to guess credentials. Keylogging: malware records keystrokes to capture passwords as users type. What can you do? For individuals and organizations: use strong passwords, create complex passwords with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Regularly update passwords, change passwords periodically, especially after data breaches. Monitoring: employ intrusion detection systems to detect and respond to suspicious login attempts. Password attacks remain a prevalent threat, and the strength of passwords is often the linchpin of cybersecurity. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon.